Hello and welcome back to the Jimps gaming channel. So today we're going to do a little review on Costume Gunnar. So if you're not familiar with Gunnar, the original one is a Paladin class hero. Today we're going to be doing the costume version. Still going to be part of the Blue Element, which is the Ice Element family or Ice Element class. Ice Element. And the class is going to be the Druid. So the difference between the original one and this one, the original one was a Paladin class, which means every time they get attacked, there's like a special ability they get to get extra defense. With the Druid class, they get the ability to spawn a Thorn minion. So that's the difference between the two. Then you have like the Fighter class that has a chance to revive. So all classes have different things, but that's the special ability of Druid class. And I'm just going to skip down really quick to the bottom so you can see the talent right here where it says the companion is this is pretty much what it does. So there's a 15% chance to summon a Thorn minion after receiving any damage. This effect is applied to the end of the turn. So now if we take a look at the Paladin class and we look at their talent, so this one, like I said, because it's a Paladin, the chances of getting additional defense. So 25% chance to get 25% defense for 2 turns. So you'll see the difference between those two there. These heroes are very similar, except for one is for the allies and the other one's for the enemies. So you'll see what I mean here in just a second. Now let me just break this down to you. So this hero automatically, because I have the hero and the costume version, I'm going to receive a costume bonus. So even if I decide to use the regular version or the bonus or the costume version, I'm still going to receive the bonus no matter what. So it doesn't matter which version you try to use. If you have a costume for one of your characters, just go ahead and try to level up that costume hero, because that way you get the additional bonuses. And in this case here, there's going to be 5% for attack, 5% for defense, 10 for health, and 5% for mana bonus. So just level up if you can. And now let's take a look a little further of what this hero does, some of the stats on it. So this is my hero here, and I have this one emblemed out at 20 level emblems. I went with the health and defense route when I did the emblems. You can't throw emblems on the actual costume. The emblems have to be done on the original hero here. So for this one in particular, I went that route. I went with defense and health. So now you see over here, let's go back to the costume version. You're going to see that the stats are a little bit different. Obviously let's switch between the two. You're going to see 444, this one's 445. Then you have 707, this one has 580. So it's a big difference. And then also look at the health. So 814 for the original, 1002 for that one. So big difference here. Max level 50. So I'm going to tell you what the normal stats are going to be for this hero. So if you just get this hero base card with nothing leveled up at all, the power is going to be 396. You can see mine right now is 564. Again, this is with the emblems. The base is 396. With the max costume without emblems, is going to be 464. So I got 100 additional power because of the emblems, and that's where we're at right now. So base stats, attack would be 396, defense is 519, and health is 663. I max leveled this one up with full emblems all the way, fed this all the way up, so it's max level at 50. So we're going to get attack at 445, defense at 580, and health 1002. So now let's break it down to what the special the special skill does on this hero. It's the mana speed is going to be slow, so that's okay. Again, this is just one of those heroes that sometimes you get a lot of good stuff from these slow heroes because they're trying to make sure that these wait. If it's going to be something slow, usually you'll get something good if you wait and if you can fire it off correctly. All right, so this special skill is called the Steel Link, and what this does here, so the original version does it towards the allies. This one goes against the enemies. So for this one here, all enemies will receive all enemies share received damage with each other for 5 turns. Very similar to the other one where you receive the shared damage for 5 turns for the allies. This one's the shared damage for 5 turns against the enemies. And then now this one's all enemies get negative 44 defense for 5 turns. That is really huge. You're talking about 5 turns. Again, I talked about it in the other video with the original version of Gunnar. And what we're going to do right now is do a little gameplay. I'm going to go ahead and jump to season 187, and we're going to actually play with this hero here. So based off of what I have on this particular setup here, I have Gunnar first, Costume Gunnar, and what he's going to do, he's going to give me the defense down, and then I paired him up with Omer. And this is actually, let me go back here. So we have 2 different Omers. I don't want to use the negative defense because we're already using negative defense with Costume Gunner. So I want to use this special here where it's the all allies get 48% attack. So this is going to be sick. So let's go ahead and fight this one here. And we're going to go ahead and switch this up. So what you can see on the screen right now, this is actually the level of a max without the emblem. So 406, 559, that's what the hero is without this being maxed out. All right, so let me throw some of this here. So now they all share the same amount of damage. So if you click on the hero or the enemy, you'll see that it says share receive damage with other team members for 5 turns and negative 44% defense for 5 turns. So let's go ahead and throw some blues on them. There we go. And let's see if I can get some more blues here. I might have to use some emblems if I can't get this the version, or if I can't get this to pair up quick enough, but I might be able to kill them all here with this. There we go. So sharing the damage makes a big difference. All right, and then let me go ahead and do this again. So watch this one. This is going to be really huge. So this is going to be defensive down for all of them, share damage, and now what I'm going to do is attack them all with 145 damage to all, plus I'm going to get 45% or 48% attack. So this is going to do a lot of damage right here because of the shared damage. And then we go ahead and same thing. I have this attack kind of high, but I want to go ahead and do this again where I can get everybody share the damage. And then let's go ahead and hit with one of them. So look at that. That shared damage does a lot. So I don't know. I've never tried to. I don't have 2 of them, so I'm not really sure if I wanted to try to maybe do both of them, like one for enemies to share damage and the other one for the other one to give damage to the allies or whatever. You know what I mean? Have one costume version and one regular version to see if I can give them defensive down and then defensive up on my side. So I don't know. You can probably try that. But other than that, that's how this hero goes. I mean, it's definitely a good hero. Always been on my roster. I've always paired him up with Ulmer. That 1-2 punch is deadly. And then I have another guy. I can't remember his name, but he's another 3-star hero, a blue hero. This guy right here, Nordry. So those 3 together, phenomenal on tournament events. I got this one limit broken. We'll do some more videos. Actually, I'm gonna do a video shortly on him. So if you get a chance, make sure you subscribe to the channel and then give this a like if you enjoy it. I got some stuff coming. Be sure to subscribe so that way you can actually follow me when I go live. Usually I stream Monday through Thursday around 9:30 in the morning Eastern Standard Time. All right, I'll see you in the next video. Ciao.